a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Huskers will put total leather and we'll get started. And he's coming out of the end zone. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. So Iowa State's offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Tough linebackers getting after quarterbacks. The Huskers have a rich tradition of that.
Yeah, and you think about the black shirts, and you hear that if you're a Nebraska fan, you know exactly what that means.
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after you. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
And the Cyclones will call on their punt team. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense has its first opportunity of the day. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think that's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got 2 guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
Back to throw, it's Raiola. Finds his man, it's Bonner. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Hauls it in, the first down and more. The Cornhuskers get enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. On the run, deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They just keep firing. This time it's complete. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the run. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the Huskers pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Back to the ground game on the left. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Snags it. And he wanted to get that one in, but the defense able to force him out at the 2. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. They'll move the wide receiver. Needs it to keep this drive alive. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football.
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
It's very early in the college football season, but this coaching staff has to be very pleased by what they've seen from their quarterback. He's making real good decisions, and he's been accurate. That was his 100th.
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Wide open downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. We've reached a break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So first down here as they go back to work. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Cyclones decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner will be knocked down. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Wants to throw. It's Raiola. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finds his man. It's Bonner. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Huskers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. From the gun. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Nebraska! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Kentucky delivered a statement victory that's going to be celebrated in Bluegrass country for some time. And if this team's not careful, they could have themselves a football program there in Lexington. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
What a fantastic play there from the linebacker position. You think about guys like Trev Alberts, Levante David, some of the Nebraska greats playing the linebacker spot. Those guys were able to run. And because of that, they could get to the quarterback when blitz
Breaks into the open. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Under fire! And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Gets it to him on the screen. He's going for the goal line. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. He splits the uprights. Time to settle for the field goal. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. He's got an open man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Watkins. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Huskers racing to the line in the hurry-up. He might want another play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Wants to throw it. He's not afraid to go deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. This offense has been money on 4th down here in the first half. They'll try to make it 3 for 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Johnson.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Huskers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Grab near the marker. It's Watkins. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Iowa State sending the offense back out. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, 2 biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those 2 things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. It's complete to the left. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Hester. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Well, players don't really like kickers, but if this guy bangs through this 60-yarder, he'll be the toast of the team. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
The Cyclones will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. At the 35, he's got room. Racing down the left side. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Huskers! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. The give to the back. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden...
There he goes! Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Hester. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Cyclones are flying down the field. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Townsend. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. 1st down here for the offense.
Come on, set.
He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And this defense is bringing the heat, another sack. And the Cyclones will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quarterback moving. Fires on the move. It's caught downfield. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Pocket breaking down. This time it's complete. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Going up top again. Got a man, it's Nelson. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle, it's Nelson. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And the Huskers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st, an array of possibilities here. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Quarterback now breaking the field. Caught near the sticks. It's Hunter. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. The Cornhuskers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Huskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Making side adjustments here. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Got the tight end outside. Turning it on. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's Hester. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Cyclones are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Give to the single back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
He's got his man, makes the grab. Run out of bounds, they'll spot him at the 24. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Unleashes one deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10.
Pound 55 weak.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Gonna run it. It's Lee. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked.
Touchdown, Cyclones! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They want that clock to run. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. And the Huskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They go to the ground. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Grab near the sticks. It's Bonner. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
They've been talking about this one all week inside the MAC, guys. Let's give you a quick recap of how it went down. Ball State looked less like a flock of Cardinals and more like a group of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough in Muncie, and today they found a way outside of Schumann Stadium.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space.
One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the MAC.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Rides the back and leaves it. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Quickly complete. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
On the double.
The Cyclones are marching down the field.
Cricket.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. And now on second down for this offense.
Easy.
Wants to go up top. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Raiola. He turns that loose down the right side. Picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're
going the other way, and he's got room. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Ready, fight.
Offense getting set for first down.
Green 25. Hut, hut.
Wants to throw on first down. He's got him. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run play action. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The secondary walks up on the line, going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The decision to go for it does not pan out. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Makes the grab outside, it's Johnson.
That's a good example of why location on throws is so important. It's 3rd down, and if the quarterback just puts that in a better spot, his player can catch it and advance it and maybe get the first, but because he killed his receiver's momentum because of the poor throw, the defense was able to rally and make a stop.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Got it in the middle, it's Brown.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you...
Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. One more play to pad the stats. Quarterback may change this route. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Rush is on him. He's got it. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Well, this one has